So it's love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and do you think it's a coincidence that Paul bookended the fruit of the Spirit with self-control? Like that was the thing that he says, this is like that end piece. Last but not least, here it is. You think it was an accident? I don't think Paul wasted a single word in anything he did. So he puts this there because this idea of self-control is still counter to culture even today, right? Like we want things that we want. Like I don't know if God is talking to any of y'all, but if it's just for me today, then amen. But there's been some self-control things in my life, food being one of them, that's been brought up, right? Like I was doing good, I was losing weight, I was feeling pretty good, and then guess what happened? I slipped and gained it all back, and here I am feeling like, the big elephant in the front of the room, right? But it's that, like, I had a moment of self-control, and then it slipped. Because culture says, no, have that piece of cake. No, go out to dinner and have the appetizer and do this, and, maybe have a beer or whatever, right? And then next thing you know, you're like, how am I 80 pounds heavier than I was a year ago? Why is it harder for me to tie my shoes? Right? And maybe that's not the thing for you, right? Maybe it's God has given us this spirit of self-control for a reason, right? He's given us grace. So I want to paint this picture. And 1 Corinthians, this is what Paul says. So every athlete exercises self-control in all things. They do it to receive a perishable wreath, but we an imperishable one. So what he's saying here is the runner of the race wants that gold medal. That snowboarder in the Olympics wants the gold medal, right? And they do all of these things so that they can win something that is perishable. We do it for an imperishable one. It's our job as Christians to exercise self-control so that we can strive toward the goal that God has given us. So I do not run aimlessly. I do not box as one beating the air, right? A little shadow boxing. But I discipline my body and keep it under control. Everybody say under control. Lest after preaching to others, I myself should be disqualified. That one hit me this week. Because I'm talking about self-control. And there's obviously things that I'm struggling with. Like this is an elephant in the room, sorry. But it is something I'm struggling with. It's something I have struggled with for a long time. I've had good days, I've had bad days. But it's important that we as Christians, we strive toward self-control. Not that we're going to be perfect. This side of eternity, we're not going to be perfect. So don't go down here, beating yourself up like